I don't know really. It seems that it has, the last few years it seemed to be in process, but there's always the possibility of tremendous shocks, like we could have a world war coming out of the Ukraine from what's going on right now. That was very near well, NATO still exists, at least on paper. That was in the era of the Warsaw Pact. The Soviets failed to have an absolute control on Ukraine and Belarus. They were even United Nations members while still being parts of the Soviet Union. And so things, I think the 30s, people try to see that as entirely an economic process that depended on business factors or government economics and things. But a lot was happening in the world. You had the Soviet Union, Mao Zedong was at work, the Japanese were doing their bit, and so these activities could decrease the market for commodities. Like if the British and US would have a lot of export market, but if the people in the rest of the world don't have the money to buy them, and they're busy on working on the Soviet Union and state farms and the Chinese Revolution, Japanese invasion, that could affect the business. It's not thought about usually at the same time. I don't. It's like predicting the stock market. It is the same thing in a way. You can have you have railroad. There's an index of transportation in the stock market that depends very much on the general level of economic activity. So when will the rails or the transports rise on the stock market? When will it rise on a national level, so just the UK or Germany? And you can bet on this thing on stock markets. So there are people betting, but they certainly can lose. It's if you could ask economists what will happen. They may claim to know prophecy, but he doesn't really know in terms of the stock market. It's already known, or if he knows it.